Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go right to the subscribe button and click on it. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel as well by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Anxiety has Tinubu makes first appointment. In the line with tradition, President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu is expected to make his first appointment after being sworn in as president tomorrow by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Olukayode Ariwola. There are at least three appointments that ordinarily should be made by the new president to keep the wheel of a government moving, pending when other appointments that must have the seal of National Assembly will follow. The three appointments are the Secretary to the Government of a Federation, SGF, Chief of Staff, and Presidential Spokesperson. There has been a justo for appointments, including ministerial, under the Tinubu administration since the president-elect emerged after the February 25 presidential election. Names have been mentioned as those being considered by Tinubu, including those of very close associates, but Sunday Vanguard was made to understand by sources close to the president-elect at the weekend that nothing was certain on appointments under the incoming administration, including those that announced must, as a matter of tradition and necessity, be made tomorrow or Tuesday. The president-elect, it was learnt, from multiple sources, close to him yesterday, has kept allies and close associates, among others, guessing over those that will form his cabinet. Sunday Vanguard was reliably informed that Tinubu has refused to disclose the list of potential appointees at any level, be it personal aides, presidential villa officers, and ministers. This, it was understood, is a source of intense anxiety among those lobbying to be appointed to the next government. Meanwhile, there were insinuations that the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, and Mr. James Faleke, a federal lawmaker from Lagos, are likely to play some roles in the Tinubu cabinet. You all, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. But before I go, let's take a look at some of the reactions from people. Emmanuel says the truth is the regime that is about to come on board is not popular. Otherwise, how come 15 million voted against him, leaving him with only 8 million? Reason objectively, don't be blinded by sentiment. I know you are a proud supporter of BAT. There is no election in the history of Nigeria that has verified the winner like the 2023 presidential election. Don't make my word, don't take my word. you can verify yourself. Another person by the name Arup Michael says Tinubu should give Wiki SGF or COS. Wiki love to control and abuse people. APC must give him those ministers or ministry. APC need people like Wiki. After all, PDP did nothing. After all, PDP did nothing for Wiki. The end would justify his inclusion in the group. One day, Wike will walk to the president to beat him up. Wike, the hero of democracy. Ernest says the same recycled politicians, Nigerians, are in very tough time ahead, but our Almighty God does not sleep nor slumber. Another person by the name Abdul Rashid Ibrahim says we keep not only our fingers crossed, but even our legs until things begin to unfold. God bless Nigeria and our people. Kende Ogunbanjo says, Governor for 8 years, triple minister for 8 years, and again nominated for another ministerial slot. So we don't have capable Nigeria in Nigerians over 200 million population. Same abracadabra cabals, a hand of God will soon appear. And this is one thing I found really disturbing and funny, how these people are able to, recycle the same people, when they finish from being the governor for like 8 years. That is for some that do not even go to the House of Senate or House of Rep. They get nominated to become the minister. And these are people that have questionable certificates, and we are not even sure if they have, any credentials to their name. Then we give them very important positions that should be occupied by Nigerians who are well versed, in that sector, or who are well versed in that field. It's just so sad that, government or politicians see these very important positions, very important positions. They see it as, support me during the campaign and I will give you ministerial slots. They see it as returning favor, for people who have supported them during the campaign, which is really bad. I can tell you for a fact that we have so many Nigerians, in and outside the country doing really well in all these, that can be put in all these ministries and will perform really well. People that do not even have name, people that are not even into politics. But I'm very anxious, to see what Tinubu is going to come up with for, names of people that are going to be working for him, people that are going to be in his cabinet. I just hope that it doesn't toe this same old line. I hope that it brings in expats, from all over the world, Nigerians, who have traveled, even people who are in Nigeria here, we brings them in, to work with him, because at this point, Nigeria is in dire need of, people with good heads. You get what I mean? You all, thank you very much for always watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.